Hey guys, what's up? Shaky Will. Today we're playing BTD6. We're going to be doing Tree Stump and Impoppable. Just because, you know, the problem to do that. I just want to get that out of the way. I'm not going to be doing too many more, or I guess probably any more walkthrough type stuff, just because it's not quite as fun. We're doing more BTD6. It's going to be like fun little ideas that I get here and there. But anyway, if you're wondering what my qualifications, it's literally just that I've played this game for 306 days. I mean more, because I haven't played it every single day. But, yeah, and of course, like always, we're going to be, I guess not like always, because they don't do this in chimps, because Monkey Knowledge is off by default. We're not going to be using Monkey Knowledge, just because I don't know how much Monkey Knowledge you have, and if you're asking for a walkthrough, I'm assuming you don't have everything unlocked, and I have almost everything unlocked. So, yeah, and just make sure you have Benjamin. I'm specifically DJ Benjamin, because between these two, like, you just have to pick the DJ Benjamin. He's just better. And yeah, we're gonna be not doing our round 5 easy Monkey Meadow because I totally didn't forget how to do that. Ignore this. But we're just gonna be doing Impoppable. And yeah, I told the audio problems are hard and they're probably not fixed, but you know, it's all good. Anyway, we're just gonna be starting off with a nice, if I can drag him over, an engineer monkey. And if I can place him right here, again, placing doesn't have to be exact, but we're just gonna be placing it. I tried to use both the spacebar and my click button at the same time to start it, and it just didn't work. But yeah, engineer is just like kind of really good early game, mostly just because he can get his attacks if you get from a line. It's just so good, and there's so many like straight lines on this map that. Basically right here, he has this line right here, this line, and kind of this line. And then we're eventually just going to get him sentry guns, which can then shoot down all this line and everything. And there's just so much. I know sentry guns are a tiny bit of RNG, so kind of annoying to use, but I've done this a ton and I've never lost because of sentry guns, so you shouldn't have too big of a problem with them. Yeah, I'm just going to get them here, and then we're just going to save up for Benjamin. Because earlier you can get Benjamin, the more money he'll make you. And, yeah, money's kind of important, because if you didn't know, Impoppable kind of raises the price of everything, so it's more expensive than in chimps, which can be really annoying, because I'm not using Monkey Knowledge, which kind of gives you a lot of, the, money, I don't, just a lot of stuff. It gives you more starting money, it gives you cheaper stuff. It's just good. Monkey Knowledge. So yeah, I'd 100% recommend not turning it off for absolutely every single thing that you do in this game. But I'm still just having flashbacks to my no Monkey Knowledge half cash, which literally took me like a month to figure out a strategy, and I'm sure just because half cash is hard enough as it is for me, so to have to do it without Monkey Knowledge is just a pain. So, yeah, I guess if you need a tutorial to that, I'll put a card to it, but I hate the half cash and no Monkey Knowledge, two of my least favorite things. We have main differences between the things that make Impoppable easier than chimps overall is that, you know, you get Monkey Knowledge, which I've taken away, but then it's that you get income, which I'm just going to be using Benjamin for that, because I don't really like using banana farms. Because even though I have 800 banana farmers, banana farms aren't that fun to me, because they make the game kind of trivial. You just get infinite money, and yeah, it's just not fun. And the other thing is, like, you get to sell, and you get powers and stuff, and continues, and all that cool stuff, but no, I'm not going to use powers, I'm not going to use continues, because I don't want you guys to have to waste monkey money on this. But, anyway, we're just going to place right here. Yeah, we are going to be using both income in terms of Benjamin and selling. I'm be selling like a single tower, so yeah. And then at this point, you're going to want to get your wizard monkey and just like, yeah, you just need a wizard monkey by round 19, because that's when the engineer starts to fail. Yeah, so I'll just place him just right up here. And then we'll just get intense magic and then fireball. And yeah, so as always in this game, this is just saving up for money, which can be a bit annoying, so, yeah. Yeah. And we're just gonna get monkey sense, just because, I mean, you can. It's just nice to get some camo detection, just let you know what you have and you don't forget it. And we're just gonna get Boomerang Monkey. And you can tell, like, on this round, you'd lose if you didn't have our Wizard Monkey right here. Yeah, just gonna have a Boomerang and get it ready. And... Yep, cool. Going down, this guy will end up being a 302. I'm just gonna rush Blade Ricochet right away. With Benjamin, we'll just make so much money that it won't be too hard. We'll get it with time to spare. I mean, it's not like there's a really time limit, I guess. It's more of, if you do it too late, you kind of just die, which I guess is a time limit, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, yeah, once again, we're just waiting for Blade Ricochet, and yeah, there's just a ton of waiting in this game. So, like, what I like to do, if you're bored, I guess, in other maps, is this map, if you're currently doing a walkthrough, you probably want to be paying a tiny bit of attention to it, it's just so you don't miss, like, a heli pilot or placement, because I'm going to be using heli pilots. If you place, there's like one round, I think on round 80, you need to do like one thing, so just like pay attention so you don't miss it. You don't know how many times I've had to just like replay stuff because I wasn't paying attention and lost around 90 because I didn't press the MIB. But yeah, but like I just like turn on TV or something, or just like go outside and just stare off into space, and you'll just, cause it's not that hard to beat, because like once you have a solid strategy down that works for a wide variety of maps, it's not too hard to beat all this stuff. And as you can tell, like I have, I don't know if like the original easy maps, I have gold border on it or whatever. I actually like the gold border better than the black border, so even though I could get black border on all of them, I'm not. Like, I actually got black border on tree stumps when I did my walkthrough, but then I loaded, like, because I have this game like saved on like my phone and my computer, I have to like save it to drive, like to like the cloud or whatever, and then like select which, if I want to play on the save on my computer or my phone, and so I just like decided to go back to the save without the black border tree stumps, just because I like the gold border better. The only black border I'll have is the Monkey Meadows. Yeah, and now we're going to get our heli pilot. Wondering where to place it. It's basically, here, let's see, I'll get my cursor out. Yeah, so you see this kind of line right here on the pavement. I want to just place it right up against that line. Just right around there, you'll be fine. Because I hate micromanagement, we're going to be getting pursuit. Just because, I don't know. I just find it really annoying to have to like always control the heli pilot, because I like to just wave my mouse around when I'm talking. Because I mean, I don't have a face cam, and I have no plans of getting a face cam, so don't ask for it. So mouse is my only way of hand gesturing. So, and this guy's gonna end up being 230. So if you guys want to just get IFR early, just make it a tiny bit easier for camo rounds, go ahead. No shame. So yeah. And then, surprise, surprise, that's what we're saving up for. It's another heli pilot. But, yeah. And also, because I hate micromanagement, again, I'm not going to be using Benjamin's abilities. Just because, I mean, Baskin is kind of like a dual-edged blade or whatever the thing is. Because it's like, it makes your monkeys better for more time it shuts them down. Well, I've lost games because the time it shuts it down is when there's a ton of balloons going right towards the exit and I can't do anything. Because, like, it popped the Moab right here and then shut down and everything just made it through. Anyway, we're also going to be getting this guy up to pursuit. Yeah, just because I hate micromanagement. And this will be able to beat the mob just because pursuit is so good because it covers the entirety of a long map. This is a pretty long map. And yes, now because we're just gonna get shimmer, because I mean, actually, I kind of really like this strat because it uses two of my favorite towers. Like, I don't know why, I love shimmer and I love the downdraft, just because I feel like they're not used enough. I mean, I get shimmer because it's like it'll sometimes miss and whatever, and it's not the best camo detection when you can just plop down a ninja, but it's just so cool. Like, it's just a cool monkey. And downdraft is just good because like it blows balloons away from the heli, and then the heli pilot goes back and follows the balloons because it's on pursuit. And it blows them back more, so it basically just shuts down absolutely everything, and it's insane. I find around Benjamin too, like he's already like paid back like the money that costs to get him, and then like tripled it for us. So he's just good. The only thing that he's not doing is restoring the lives, because again, the challenge of Impoppable is 1 life, so he's not doing that. And you see the mobs, it's just solid. If it gets over here, yeah, like these guys will just destroy the final balloons, and you can get downdraft. If you have a problem that round, just like restart or whatever, get wall fire. There's no black border in Impoppable, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so these guys we're not going to be touching these guys the rest of the game, so you can kind of just leave them to do their thing, forget about them. And now we're going to be grabbing ourselves a nice little monkey village. So I'm popping down right here, make sure that he has both of those heli pilots in range, which if you place this one right up here, and this one right to the right of it, should be fine. This is just for spacing purposes, because we're going to eventually need an MIB with your heli pilots, and then just get 1/3 heli pilot, so right up here on the monkey village. Again, just get him up to pursuit because it's pursuit, and I love pursuit. It's such an amazing ability because it makes me not have to do any more work. But yeah, and so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead, because this guy actually is going to end up being an Apache. So I'm just going to go ahead and get faster firing and then razor rotors on him. And then, so yeah, so we're just going to save up for this. And bop out the music. Razor rotors, yay. And then this guy, we're just going to get faster darts. Because faster darts, contrary to proper belief, no, trying to make an argument that it's good, but it's just not. Faster firing is good though. We'll just get that, and I'll just save up for Apache Dart Ship, which we should get by round 63, which is the first round that we really need it. So, yeah. At this point, we're just waiting. Yeah, so this is, because this is waiting time, I guess. No, if you've been staring at both your phone and your computer, because you need 2 electronics, or maybe just one if you're kind of like alt-tabbing between YouTube and BTD6 for going through the walkthrough. I'm assuming that you're making it going through the walkthrough if you're at this point in the video, because I'm sure that this is very boring if you're not. But yeah, just like, because this is kind of a little break time, just like something that's good to do just to save your eyes a bit. Just like turn, like look somewhere 20 feet away and just stare at something for like 20 seconds or something. And just so that it gets kind of like the far view muscles in your eyes working a bit, so it doesn't destroy your eyes. I know my eyes have already gotten destroyed. And it's just a good exercise for your eyes because it makes them not complete trash. And at this point, because we're just saving up, you're not going to be dead if you have all of these towers. Like this is round 49. It's not that hard. Just like turn around. Actually here I'm going to get a timer on my phone. Like, I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe you have it. Let's set timer for 30 seconds, or for 20 seconds, just so we can all, okay. Guys, so pick a spot just like 20 feet away from you, just to stare at. I know I'm kind of just looking behind me at like, kind of like a door hinge or something, just like something like that, or like a spot on a wall, or if you have like, or if like you're outside, good, you should be. Just pick like a street post or like a fire hydrant or something, and just stare at it, starting now. Yeah, just because it really does make it your eyes and not. Don't like stare at it in staring contest. It's just supposed to get the far looking like muscles in your eyes working, just because you don't want your eyes to die by just playing video games all day. You want, because like, yeah, and that's already in 20 seconds. It's not, because it's like, you can look back, but it's like not that much. It'll make your eyes just like start to like be able to focus on stuff that aren't just like right in front of you, because it's good to be able to look farther away. Because if you're like driving and stuff, and you're not just looking at a screen 2 feet in front of you, you want to be able to look farther ahead. And just looking at a screen all day kind of makes it so that your far range viewing muscles aren't as good. And you know, if you work out a ton, like even for like you do like 20 push-ups every day, you'll get really strong. But then if you slack off for 5 years, you're not going to be strong anymore. So you kind of just, it's just a good idea to just like continue doing that. Yeah. I know I'm not somebody that knows an insane amount about how your eyes work, but it's just a good thing to do. It makes my eyes feel better too, just because, you know, it's just a cool thing to do. But yeah, and then if you made it this far in the video, and you actually, and you're not just going through this because you like my commentary or whatever, and YouTube decided to recommend this to you, I do post stuff other than BTD6 if you want to check it out. You know, Tuesday, I normally post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and except when I'm lazy, I just won't. So like, yeah, it's like on Tuesday I'll probably be posting Minecraft. I like to do other stuff, just whatever games are fun. So you know, if I'm not having fun, you guys won't have fun. So anyway, it looks like at this point we have enough money for an Apache, so we're just gonna Apache, and we'll be fine. Now we're just gonna get a nice little radar scanner. Come on. Yeah, and if you're really caring about your eyes, just like stare at something like every 20 minutes is really best for your eyes. But it's like, just like exercising. You say that you're going to exercise every day at the beginning of the year for your New Year's resolution, and by like January 7th, you've already stopped and won't for the rest of the year. So, but even then, just doing it a tiny bit is, it's always just a good idea. Just because it's like, not even a good idea, I just find it's just good. I don't know. I just find it makes my eyes feel a bit better. I know I don't do it every 20 minutes, but yeah, it's just nice to do. Just because it'll make your eyes die a tiny bit less fast. Anyway, now we're just going to be good for a solid amount of time. Yeah, so we're going to be saving up now for a Moab shove, because Moab shove is kind of like downdraft, except it doesn't push Moabs quite as far. It's not as good, but it's still pretty good. So I would still get it, because I mean, it's not a bad upgrade. And my fans are so loud right now. God, I'm sorry. But yeah, like looking at these rotors, it's like, seeing like that video where it's just like the shutter on the camera just going at the exact same speed of a helicopter's like rotors, so it just looks like the helicopter's just like floating and just like tilting forward to just move. That's kind of looks like what's going on here. But it's like kind of just stuttering, whereas normally it just goes speed. Here it just looks like it's goes the fast forward. It's pretty nice. Anyway, Moab shove, nice. Yeah, so now we have our 230, our 203, and our 402. Eventually, now we're just saving up for Apache Prime. Yeah, around 63. It's not a hard round, just because Apaches are good, especially when you don't have to micromanage them. Yeah, another reason why I hate micromanaging is because it allows you to do stuff like not kill your eyes by looking away every 20 minutes or so. But yeah, yeah, the thing about BT6, this is just waiting. Let's check up on Benjamin, see how he's doing. It's level 10. See, we paid him 1440 or something for him, so he's almost multiplied our money by 10. He's already level 10. Got Siphon Funding, which is just like Biohack we're not going to use, just because I hate abilities and I don't know how to use it properly, but he's only making even more money for us soon. One thing that you never want to do is upgrade your heroes, especially like Benjamin, If you think about it, all the upgrading him does is it gives you that $300, like 1 turn faster. And so if you're paying more than $300 for it, you're losing money. So it's not really ever worth it. So just don't do it. It's better just to spend that $300 on a literal dart monkey. Are there any dart monkey upgrades that are 60? No, but still, my point holds true. It's just better to spend it on a dart monkey than for anything else, really. Or even just save up for anything. It will just be better than just spending it on your hero. Uh-oh. The Cappy is like, haha, we're part of Windows, so we want to have pop-up menus. Yeah, okay. This is part 2 of waiting, so we're going to be here for a little bit. Until like around 80 actually, when the next thing happens. But if you want to just like sit down, lie down, I don't know where you would be when you're watching a tutorial on BTD6. If you want to tell me, that'd be cool. If you have more personalized content, it'll be amazing. But yeah, just like lie down or something. Just make yourself more comfortable for the next 12 rounds. Nice round. I used to love rounds now. But yeah, just have fun. Pull out a buckler every year or something. Or just like, yeah, because at this point, after a certain round, Bloons Tower Defense does start becoming sit down and wait for you to be able to save up 70,000 for you to be able to buy your next upgrade. And then after you buy the upgrade, it's like sit around and wait until around 100 because you've already won. Like, I just wish that there was like a fast forward until round button, so you could fast forward until whatever round you wanted. But that would also kind of make the game less fun, because it will take away, so it would be like races, except a lot easier, because you would have to play like literally like half a minute to get every single medal, and that'll just make the game not fun at all. I don't know, games like this where the hardest quest, one of the main, or I guess the hardest thing to do, which is like Impoppable and Chimps, one of kind of the main difficulties with it is having to stay focused for the entire length of the level. It's just like kind of hard, because it's like once you have the strategy down, it really is just are you able to pay attention to the game enough so that you know which round you need to buy stuff on, and not just get bored watching your show or watching whatever other YouTube video you have in tab 2, or probably this is tab 2, or so you have in tab 1, but yeah, so this is, if you're new to BTD6, welcome, enjoy your stay, but BTD6 is more, at least for me, I mostly just play it if I'm like on an airplane or something and I'm bored, and there's no Wi-Fi, so I can't play Pokemon Go or whatever. I know that game's like 17 years old, but yeah. And so I'll just pull up BT6, so this is a cool thing to waste time on, but normally if there's Wi-Fi, I'll just like not play BTD6, because, I don't know, most of the games I like to play involve Wi-Fi, and don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, we just get to jam up to the music. I wonder, like, so with Benjamin, like, what song is he actually playing? It's like, I'm sure he's playing something super loud that's annoying this village insanely, and they're going to, like, file some sort of noise pollution lawsuit against Benjamin, but I don't know. I level 12 skimming $2 per balloon, that's just nice. Yeah. Or like 5-ish. Like 5-ish rounds away. Around 90, not 90, that's a long time away. Around 78 just gives us a lot of money, so. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact amounts, but it's a lot, because it is, in 78, it's basically just, they're like, okay, take a ton of ceramic balloons. Okay, take a BFB, but what if we make those ceramic balloons camo? But then what if we also put some regen rainbow balloons beneath this BFB? Would that make it harder? And I'm just like, no, for two reasons. I have this Monkey Village radar scanner, and I have this patchy dart ship, so thank you for the free money. Yeah, like the only problem is like those zebra balloons and whatever, which can be pretty annoying, but they'll get dealt with. Like, it's fine. And if you're really having problems, just like reset, get better luck, or even just, I don't want to tell you to micromanage, but you might want to micromanage if you're having a ton of problems, or just trial on your monkey knowledge, because I'm sure there's some monkey knowledge that helps with Heli Pilots. I don't have all of them memorized off the top of my head, I'm sorry for that, but yeah. You do gotta love the music to this game. Like, the music to BTD6 is really good. Like, if it didn't have an amazing soundtrack, this wouldn't be as amazing as the game. But yeah, especially like the quests where it's like pop a billion balloons with Balloon Master Alchemist or whatever. Like, I just hate that quest. It's just like play 17,000 games with Balloon Master Alchemist. I'm like, no, that sounds super boring. I don't want to do that. And it's just like, why Ninja Kiwi? I know that you want that player retention time, so that the Steam algorithm will recommend your game more, but that's not how you do it. I've learned that the hard way, but yeah. Wait, let's see. Well, we should be getting close to enough money to be able to afford. I know I'm staying close to enough money, but yeah, we're 20,000 away. Benjamin will carry us. I have no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, he just made so much money just off of his skimming. It's just like, yeah, just like now while these regen rainbows, he's just gonna be making bank off of his skimming. It's just gonna be great. Like, why does they're like, okay, well, remember that thing in Balloon Star Reference Battles when you sent a bunch of regen rainbow balloons? What if we did that, except really late into the game, so it was actually pretty easy to defend if, you know, you survived round 78. I'm just like, Ninja Kiwi, like, do you need some help or something? Like, are you okay? Like, dang. Okay then, guys. Just like, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Or yourselves. I'm not actually sure how Ninja Kiwi is run. I mean, I'm sure there's multiple people working there. But, like, yeah, because I know I used to play Balloon Star Reference 6 on NinjaKiwi.com, because I didn't like the other versions as much. I'll be completely honest, on NinjaKiwi.com, that was my favorite version of the game. You know, a ton of you are going to get super mad that I said that. But yeah, and they would always have like a hint on round like 12 or something that says, like it's something around like Balloon Tower Defense is our only game. Make sure to try out other games. Like, take a break and try out some other games. We also said to go outside, but you know, that one isn't as important. But yeah. Honestly, I do kind of like the game, Tim. The game hints. They're just kind of fun to read. I'm to be completely honest. I feel like if you don't want to be staring at your surroundings for whatever reason, it's like, the game tips are kind of just fun. Just cool little silly things. I don't know, honestly, that's all this game is a cool little silly game. So it's perfectly fitting. And yeah, so around now, as soon as we're actually going to be selling our downdraft to afford our Apache Prime. So as soon as because this guy will sell for 5,700, as soon as we hit 49,000, we'll just sell him, get our Apache Prime, and we'll be set. Then we'll rebuy him, because, you know, at this point in the game, downdraft doesn't have too much. There's just a bunch of, like, Moa Pass balloons and whatever. I still just love him. I have a soft spot in my heart for downdraft. Yeah. One other thing about Pursuit is it just, I mean, it's just not trash at spacing, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we'll just wait for these BFBs to all pop and whatever. And we'll just sell this guy as soon as they're, you know, done popping. Yep. Okay, and yep, so now we'll just go ahead and sell it, get our Apache Prime, it'll be good. If you really want to, you can sell your Moab Shell like earlier in the round if you don't want that close call, so just get your Apache Prime. I'm sure you will just survive that round if you really want to just wait, but yeah. We're just gonna go and get our downdraft again, just as soon as we get 5,900. If you really want to be safe, just turn it off of fast forward mode, get your Apache Prime set up, and you'll be set. And if you died right there, I am deeply sorry. But welcome to Balloon Tower Defense 6. That's all I can say. And I'm sure if you had any form of if you had Heli Pilot Monkey knowledge, whatever, you'll be set. And we're just gonna get downdraft. Because you got this guy back. He's just so good. Like, there's nothing bad about a downdraft. And yeah. And then we're just gonna get our MIB. And MIB is just around 90. You just want one because, I mean, it makes DDTs just easy. Even with Shimmer. Actually, I'm not sure if Shimmer does DDTs. I think there's monkey knowledge for that. But like, even with stuff, like, it's just nice to have the reassurance that you know that everything will be able to get your DDTs to con. And once you get it, especially if you have it on the Apache Prime, at this point in the game, you're just set. Yeah, we actually will be getting Shattering Shells mortar. I just like placing my mortars right here, because I think that that's a cool spot for the mortar. So we'll place it right here. It's going to be 0 to 4. Yeah, I don't know. I just like this spot from the mortar. Yeah, and that's going to be the last tower that we get. So we can just save up. Give it our Signal Flare, because that Signal Flare and Shimmer on the same spot. No camos could possibly make it through. We've done it. And the camo is no more. And yeah, so we're just going to be saving up for our Shattering Shells. Just because, I mean, it's really just useful on like rounds like round 98, where there's just a heck load of reinforced stuff that just come through and make you cry. So having to not worry about that is always just nice. Yeah, now we just get to wait. As soon as we get our 13,000, we've more or less gotten it. You'll get a ton of money afterwards, so you'll be able to have stuff you want to upgrade, like get, I'm not sure if you have enough for a super, but just like spam some super monkeys, get tack shooter, or, yeah, it says the tack shooter. I was actually trying to say a spike factory, but, yeah. I like to just upgrade the heli pilots at the end, but it's up to you really what you do. And this defense should be just fine. Bad balloon is always scary though. Yeah, at this point, we're just in the home stretch. Last 11 rounds, probably 10. If you're able to do super fast forward, we would more or less be done. And this video wouldn't have to be 40. I guess it's, yeah, 40 minutes long, because last rounds are pretty slow. Especially when your computer can't actually handle them. But, yeah, we'll be able to afford Shattering Shells pretty soon. But Benjamin's doing good for us, man. He's just having fun. And these DDTs aren't going to be a problem at all. Don't need to worry about them. And we'll get Shattering Shells next round. So we'll just be set. Yay, Shattering Shells. And yeah, this is my strategy. Just getting my triple heli pilot. Because all of the heli pilot paths are just good. I mean, this one, like, Apache Prime is just, like, objectively the best, in my opinion. And although that sentence does not make any sense, I think it's objectively the best. I'm not sure how it compares to Commander. I like it more, just because Commander is pretty cool. But Apache Prime is, just look at that thing. You don't want to get in front of it. And then downdraft. Downdraft is just the best. No matter what you say, it is the best heli pilot, and nothing can change that. So, unless if Ninja Kiwi does some really bad update and gets rid of it, then that would change that, but then I would have to be really sad. Ninja Kiwi wouldn't make me sad, like, ever, totally. Especially when they get rid of the open start, like, last year. Sad. I think I actually had to make a second Monkey Meadows, like, a second Monkey Meadows Chimps walkthrough because the open start got deleted. But yeah. Oh yeah, and if you're on any version past, August 6th, 2020, there's no guarantee that this works. Because we could have patched stuff, made the patch prime horrible, made the engineer absolute trash early game. There's no saying what they might do. So, if it doesn't work for you because of the patch that you're on, I'm sorry. I'm sure somebody else will have an updated version. But at this point, I just like getting the command sheet defense. It'll just make life a tiny bit easier. Yeah. Yeah, and at this point, it's just get what, if you really want to get safe, get what I get, because I haven't tested anything else, really. This is what I just have gotten, but you should be fine, especially if you have your monkey knowledge enabled. Again, I do not recommend turning monkey knowledge off unless if you're doing some sort of challenge. To my knowledge, Ninja Kiwi does not have any special, like, achievements for turning monkey knowledge off, but, yeah. Like, even around 95, like, they'll get, like, around here. Like, these, Moabs aren't reinforced because we're shattering shells, guys, so they're literally not going to be any problem. They'll just disintegrate, so everything will just be fine. Like, we'll make it somewhat far, but yeah, there's no guarantee that this works on other maps. I made this for Tree Stump, so please do not be like, Shaky, this doesn't work on muddy puddles. You have to redo this. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing Muddy Puddles Chimps. I've literally, like, only beat that map on, like, a medium, I think. Yeah. Anyway, just to make sure that our downdrift doesn't feel left out, we're getting him to tier 4. He's happy guy now. He upgrade. Yay! You like this guy. He'd be cool. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. He can move, guy. Look, what if we move this guy? Uh-oh, why is he over here now? What if we get him? What if he want friend? We have Mordor is over here now. Mordor has friend. Yay, thank you. And I'm just doing some stupid stuff, cause like, nothing else to do. You can just have fun now with your towers. I'm not gonna be buying anything else. If you want to, go ahead. Yeah. Something I find weird is that for this guy, like, I just made 1,600 from him. But unlike, you know how, like, Benjamin will show you how much money he made, the support Chinook will not. And, which is just weird to me, because I know, like, even, like, Open will tell you how much he made with his pops. But the Helipad just doesn't, and I just find that really weird. But, yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just, I don't know if that's an oversight, or if there's some weird bug that resulted from Kiwi doing that. Or if they just completely forgot that he existed, because that would make me sad. They forgot that Heli Pilot middle path downdraft existed. But yeah, or maybe because like of the hearts part, it was like hard for them to deal with it, like having the crate like switch on and off. I don't know, but if you get the crate, like the heart crate gets you no hearts because it's impossible mode. If you got this, like this guy, like he's just destroyed, like. All of these as reinforced parts that they just don't exist, and it's just epic. He just does what he wants. It's amazing. But yeah, so that's round 98 done. Oh, really too much problems. We had our ceramic balloon get Trojan hacked by Benjamin. And I do not recommend hacking into balloons' DNA code to make them not spawn babies. That is not something that I can say I am for or against, but because I need to stay neutral on that topic. But you can make your own conclusions as to whether onto the ethical and illegal viewpoints or whatever you want to decide on balloon DNA injections, but I'm not going to get into that anymore. But anyway, so yeah, we're just finishing up. We got our bad balloon. Just, you know, come on. You know what? You're already more or less dead, bad balloon. Like, you have to put a band-aid on. I don't know who put that band-aid on. It's bigger than, like, the boomerang monkey. Like, just stop. No, you cannot. Why do you insist on? You know what? I'll place a crate down. You're still insisting on going? Like, just stop it already, mate. There's nothing else that you can do. Can you just pop already? Like, please, man. Like, dang it. Just like, I know. Oh, thank you for finally popping. Took you long enough. Yeah. No, Valentine finally accepted that it wanted to pop. We're just done. That's literally just it. And my fans are at times 50 volume. So, that's nice. But, yeah, that's it. You just win. Let's go! We got our Shimmer Insta-Monkey. Yes. Ninja Kiwi knows. They know what's up. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. We got our... That's what you do. Like I said, they really use I was just in the crate. I said I hate using them. I didn't get anything off them. Like, you don't need to use any abilities. And I'll show you guys everything. You got our Shimmer guy. Getting 66,000 pops. And just on Shimmering got stuff. Boomerang Monkey, 41,000. Engineer, like, he was mainly just for early game, you know. Got Benjamin making 30,000 money. Like, he multiplied the amount of, like, the amount of money we put in, by the end of the game, he multiplied that by 20. Like, that's how good Benjamin is. Like, he basically paid for the Shattering Shells and, for, like, Shattering Shells and, like, all of our early game troops, like, combined. I could just put that into perspective. Our Shattering Shells, just for the end game, got our Astral Chinook, let's go. Banshee Defense again, yeah, just there along for the ride, and our Patrick Prime, main guy with 45 million pops, and yeah, that's it for the Impoppable walkthrough. I do not plan on doing too many more walkthroughs. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be doing any more of those. I can turn my monkey knowledge back on finally, and yeah, get back to work on my easy standard. This is the hardest challenge I faced. I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Thank you, Boomerang Monkey. I think Boomerang Monkey, he's trying to say that it's time to wrap up the video. It's been 40 minutes. You all have a nice day. Get some fresh air. Take a little break from your screens. And yeah, as always, stay well, stay safe, stay healthy. Yeah, peace.